Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, doing a live commentary tonight. I've just finished the racing on my last stream, and I'm treating you, wonderful ladies and gentlemen, to a second live stream in a row. Two in a row because Panic's got nothing to do tonight. No, it's actually two in a row because I have got a busy schedule ahead of me, and this is the quickest way to get a video out. And also, I want to see if I'm as good commentating live as I am when it's pre-recorded. So, we are going to do everything that we do in a normal video. We're going to do the grid walk, we're going to do the strategy talk, and then we're going to watch the action, and we're going to do it all completely live, okay? So this is how I make these videos, right? So the first thing we do, oh, it wasn't, hang on, I have to let it roll a little bit, and then I can go to race photos, and we do the grid walk. So, we never start at the front. Pretend you didn't see that. In fact, what we should do is pretend we didn't see who's leading, and we'll do the grid walk from last place. So, what I do for my videos is we come on here, I hide the stuff down at the bottom, got some cropping to do, but I can't do that live, and we introduce our grid. So, bringing up the back of the grid, it is Lebillion with his incredible art car BMW. The three flags on the back there for Canada, Congo, and South Africa. We are in none of those countries tonight. But let's have a look. What else has he got on that car? Let's have a quick look. So he's got Air Canada. Boo. Oh, we can't have... In fact, you know what? We can't have anything Canadian on this car because we're in America. Boo. We're in America. And then Heineken and Monster. Mix those together. It'll taste weird. Trust me. Don't do it. Anyway, that is Lebillion bringing up last place. Oh, this is a bit of test for me. I think I know who this is. This is Sid the Sloth, isn't it? We've not seen him for a while. In his Jaguar F-Type down at the back of the field. You see, when you look at it, you think that's clearly Carlsberg, but nope, it is actually our Carlsberg drinking friend Sid the Sloth. So welcome back, Sid, and I hope you have a good race because we saw some good action from you at the start of the season. Once you started to find your rhythm a little bit. Okay, it has gone wrong because I don't know who that is. They don't have a livery. Oh, it's a newcomer, that's why. How can I know when it's a newcomer? So, URL Matthew, welcome to the show. So no custom livery here, and I don't think 4 will be his car number because that's quite a sought-after number. The lower numbers tend to go. But welcome, Matthew. I hope you enjoy it. Well, you've achieved the first thing. You've not qualified in last place, so well done. And then we come to the person who I always introduce as one of our favourites. I assume everyone likes him. Why wouldn't you? It is Hawkeye in that Makita Drills Volkswagen. Is it a Volkswagen Scirocco? Is it a Volkswagen Golf? I think I've got it wrong every time I've said it. But I think that's a Scirocco, isn't it? We'll have to look up his number plate on the DVLA and see what car that is. But anyway, he is 1, 2, 3, fourth from the back. I'm going to have to count them from the back because I don't know how many cars are in front of us. Then we go forwards to this is Ninky with that Emirates Porsche Cayman S, number 840. Looking good as always there. Then we've got Hoyland. Hoyland in the Citroen GT race car, and well, he's got a lot faster recently, but maybe he's struggling a little bit tonight. This is one of the harder tracks on the calendar, though. We've got a big field here. We're not even at the top of the hill. My legs are hurting already, and my mouth's already hurting as well. Then we've got, this is my favourite livery. I'm not allowed to have favourites in the race, but this is my favourite livery. The Toilet Duck Jaguar. Come on. I've got a newfound appreciation of Toilet Duck. Congratulations. This belongs to G Smith. I still don't know what the G stands for. I think it's Gnarly, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. It says Gnarly. So Gnarly Smith, we'll call him, in the Jag. Now this one's easy. This one's clearly Heineken. Yeah. Or no, it's John, isn't it? It's John Smith. This guy. No. It's Carlsberg in his Lexus. And then we move to the front half of the field. Oh, and another one. This is another one that I haven't seen. A complete newcomer. Oh, it's Vane. I don't have to jump out this time. We can see it is Vane. Oh, you know what? that is a good strategy here, is make your car mirrored so that when you come up behind it, you just see yourself. Can I see myself? I can't. I can see Carlsberg. I can't see myself. Oh, crap, I'm a bloody vampire, aren't I? I just knew it. I thought I liked the taste of blood recently. Ah, crap. Oh, I've got garlic bread for tea and all. Anyway, moving forward to someone who actually probably is a vampire, judging by the livery. It is Stealth. Stealth with that satanic-looking Ferrari. Yes, I wonder if he is a Satanist. Who knows? All I do know is that... actually, I think I've met him. I have met him at Silverstone. Lovely guy. Scottish guy. Anyway, moving on from Stealth. We'll finish off this grid walk real quick. We've got Ruthless or Rufus. God, why do I make it so hard to say? I could just call him Rufus. Yeah, Rufus. I would have edited this out and made it all sweet if we weren't doing this live. But Rufus there in the Porsche Cayman S, and then we move to our. God, how big is this grid? Oh, this is going to be the biggest grid. I think we've got. This is the biggest grid we've ever had in League Two. I think we've got all 16 people on the grid tonight, and there's no name on this car, and it's another new one. He's whoever it is, he's driving a battery. No, I quite like this. I like how it looks like a battery. That's pretty cool. With the Duracell bunny. Let's just jump out, though, and see what position we're in and who it is as well. So, it's Paul. Paulie. Well, we've seen Paul in some of the other series, and he's in 4th place. So we've only got 3 more people to introduce. But welcome to the season, Paul. A latecomer to the season, but a regular in URL. And then we've got Robert Racing in the Ferrari 296. And we'll get a move on. We'll get the racing started in a second, because this does take long, this bloody grid walk. Well, it does when you've got a full grid. Anyway, in 2nd place, big round of applause for IQCW4, one of his best qualifyings. And he's only got 1 car in front of him. And that, you know what, I thought for a second we'd got 2. But no, 1 car in front of him, and it is not Itsumi Dan, because that is not how you say it. He has told me, and you were all wrong. You've all been saying it wrong. It's not Itsumi Dan. It's me, Dan, like Mario. It's me. So it's him, Dan, on pole position. Everyone give him a round of applause, but not too many, because his head's already going to be too big from all of those pole positions he's got. Strategy. So what I usually do is I go down the grid and see who's on the mediums, and I see 3 cars on the mediums. So we've got Labillion, Sid, and Matthew at the back on the mediums, and then we've got Hoyland on the mediums. So it's 4 cars on mediums, everyone else on the softs. Before we start the race and get it underway, what does that mean? Well, strategy here, the tyre wear is extreme here. The front left wears 5 times faster than everything else. Carlsberg is already crying about that. If you watch these races, you'll know Carlsberg's front tyres never last. Yes, it basically just means that we're going to have probably 6 laps at most before those tyres go off, because the front left just cannot hang on. So the people on the mediums will go deep into the race, I am sure. But let's see if anyone actually does that, because every time I say that they're going to do something, they do the opposite. Something I'm going to try out for the live stream. Let's try hiding some of this information. What modes? Yeah, display race info. I think that's what we'll do, because it looks more than like a race replay. We don't really want to see their throttle inputs, do we? And we're going to get it underway. So this is where the checkered flag would come across the screen, but because I'm live, I can't do any editing. So we'll get it underway. Itsumi Dan rounds the last corner, and those are the klaxons, and we are go, go, go. Itsumi Dan leads the way down into turn 1. I am reaching for my phone, trying to find out what the corner names are as he leads us down here. He's got IQ right behind him. Are they going to get through clean? IQ gaining ground on him here. IQ going for it into turn 1. We've got Robert Racing following through with Paul behind him, and then Rufus. It looks like the front few are through cleanly. Is everyone else? Vane looks like he's through cleanly. There's a bit of a gap between Vane and Rufus. Then we've got Carlsberg directly behind him. And everyone just maintaining the same order, I think. We haven't seen any overtakes here, but everyone has got round. And let's pick up Itsumi Dan from the lead then, as we look down the, I was going to say up the hill, but we're actually through into Sector 2 here. And oh no, IQ has got the worst penalty ever. You get a penalty on lap 1, you are going to lose so many more places because it's lap 1. So that's going to put him down, I think, 4 or 5 places. Let's stay with him. Let's take bets, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you think he's going to come out after he takes this penalty? Half a second. There we go. His car ghosting. He's only lost 2 places, but the straight continues on, and Rufus has got a run here. Rufus is gaining, but he's just not close enough. So IQ, thankfully, only loses 2 places out of that. Paul having a good look at Robert Racing here. So Paul, I didn't shout it out, but with a Lamborghini, that'll be interesting. 4-wheel drive car, the Group 3 car that he'll have in the next race is also going to be quite interesting. That Lamborghini, I'm very familiar with it. I drove it last season. Rufus having a look up the inside of turn 1 on IQ, but he just can't make it stick. Carlsberg keeping on the back of the battle as well. Looking at the front here, Itsumi Dan out in decent sized lead with Robert Racing and Paul closer to each other than they are to Dan. Dan's kind of checking out, and then we've got a gap back, and actually Rufus has overtaken IQ, so let's just go back. We missed it. So he didn't get him into turn 1, but he must have got him after that. Maybe IQ making a mistake. Oh yes, IQ off wide. He's missed the apex. There's a blind apex into turn 2, but Rufus very decisive there and going around the outside. Carlsberg there, late to the party. Is he going to get a run on IQ down the short straight we've got as we go into the second sector? He's got a run on the outside here. So he's managed it. He's managed to get through. So IQ, he's fighting back though. He's fighting back. And a bit of door banging there, but IQ yields. Now IQ just needs a good exit here because he could get Carlsberg back straight away if he can get into that slipstream. But he's got Smith on him now. Smith getting past him as well. IQ from 2nd place down into 7th place now. And unfortunately, he's on the soft tyres as well, so he's going to have to stay there. In fact, Stealth's got past him as well. This is a terrible, terrible start for IQ. And this will also start to heat up the battle between the Danes and the Swedes. We've got Hoyland representing Denmark in 10th place, and IQ representing their bitter rival Sweden in 8th place. Who's going to be the best Scandinavian tonight? We will find out. But let's just have a look what's happening with our newcomers. So Sid's struggling, and so is Vane. Actually, Vane must have been off. Matthew's still trying to find his feet as well. We'll try and give them a bit of a shout out as the race goes on. In the meantime, though, we've got Rufus now up into 3rd place and Carlsberg in 4th. We've got a nice little concertina battle here going on as well between Smith, Stealth and Carlsberg. You know what, I've turned off the overlay here, but I'm going to turn it back on because we can't see the tyre wear, and tyre wear is going to be so important. Mowing the lawn there is Rufus. We call that doing a grasshopper, mowing the lawn, because, grasshopper is a landscape gardener by trade. So, just a bit of a joke. And, actually, something has happened here. We have lost Robert Racing. And he's down there in 11th place. What's he done? Robert? What have you done? He's definitely done something, because he's going backwards and he's ran wide at turn 1. This is such an unforgiving track. And then parked it backwards on the track. Now, can he get going, or is he going to get teleported off the track? It's just, don't do that. But yeah, he's down in 11th place, so he's got to come back through the field now. You've got 15 laps to do it, my friend. I'm sure you'll be able to gain a few. Hoyland up into 9th place then, everyone moving 1 place forward. Hawkeye Okay, having a good look here at IQ. IQ's race just getting worse and worse, gotta say. And maybe he just had a really good qualifying. I don't know, but it's all uphill now, unfortunately, my friend. Let's see what he can do. Stealth there in 6th place with Smith in 5th. Hey, that's good, isn't it? Smith in 5th. Get all the positions right. Anyway, you know what? I might pause this and go and grab myself a beer live on stream as well, because I've only got a certain amount of saliva in my mouth. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a dry mouth here. I've got 15 more laps to keep talking over. So Smith there, having a look at Carlsberg, and nothing going though. Oh, he's going for it into turn 1. You do not see this often, and the skill of both drivers really clear to see here, because they've not hit each other. No one's gone off the track. Smith, is he? Well, no, I was going to. What? Wait, I don't. Fire the cameraman. Fire the. Why have we given Bob another chance here, being the cameraman? He was looking the wrong way. I have to put up with this when I'm editing these videos. So what's happened is I think Carlsberg has just gone wide. So they were banging doors. Yes, we saw that bit. And then, he's just totally missed the turn-in, taking to the tarmac there and rejoining safely behind Stealth. So Stealth up another place. Smith having a good race here. Smith no longer in 5th. And the Lord said, Smith, come forth. And he did. Yes, I think I've said that joke already, actually. And Paul, so this is great to watch. So now that we've got Paul here, Itsumi Dan not having his own way in this race. He has got Paul for company. Paul setting the fastest lap as well, a 1:26.9. Just for reference, so I think we were 1:26.2s in Division 1. Just to give you an idea of the relative pace of the two leagues. So this is League 2. This is where the newcomers find their feet. And we've got a rising star here with Itsumi Dan, but he's got his first real challenge. Not his first real challenge. Keyboard Captain has given him a good challenge recently, but Keyboard has got better things to do tonight apparently than race. So we've still got 15 people on the grid. But Paul having a go here in turn 1 and really testing Dan. This is great to watch. They're still fighting here. The fact that they haven't pushed each other off the track. Oh, watch out for that cone! Watch out for the cone! Let's see what else is happening. So Smith and Stealth are having a good old battle as well. The brightest car followed by the darkest car. Stealth murmuring some incantations in Smith's direction, and Smith responding with oodles of bleach from that toilet duck liveried F-Type. Carlsberg, meanwhile, I told you this would start to hurt Carlsberg's tyres. I think, though, they have got a different amount of tyre wear in this race compared to what we had in ours. I think, once again, the host has been up to something here. I'm going to have a quiet word with Rufus about this, because if this race was with lower tyre wear than ours, then I want to know what's going on. Because there's no way that these tyres would be in this condition after 5 laps. You would be looking at about double the amount of wear, actually. So I think, yes, our host, Rufus, has got the wear on the wrong setting compared to our race. So let's revise that then. So I said people would be pitting on lap 6 or 7. I think actually this has a massive impact on the race, because you could probably go all the way through to lap sort of 14 or 15 at the rate that we're wearing the tyres out here. Paul just taking his time here to get past Dan. He's not one for making silly moves or lunges, is Paul. I've raced him a lot of times. He's a very clean driver. But this is also just great that Dan is having to use his rear view mirror. He probably didn't realise there is a rear view mirror on his car. He heard about it in the owner's manual, but he'd assumed that it was just there for doing your hair, really. But no, it's there for when you're racing against Paul E, because look at this, he's got a run on him here, and now we will go on board. We will go to the bonnet camera and listen to that Lamborghini rev away. He's got the run, he's up the inside, he just needs to brake later now, and he should be able to get the move. He does brake later, he's got the inside, Dan knows it. Dan still tries to turn in though, and you can't top the copper top. That's what it says on the ring. No, it doesn't say anything funny on Dan's wing. Well, Dan, put something funny on your wing and then you'll get a shout out. Also, my sound's not cut out so far tonight, which, you know, you might be thinking if you watch my non-live replays that, oh, my sound's never working. Well, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Hawkeye managing to get past IQ as well. Carlsberg having to pit. Look at Carlsberg's tyres. Happens every race. It's nothing to do with his driving, it's just the fact that some kind of intern designed the front left corner of that car. For whatever reason, maybe it's just the weight of Carlsberg's ego. Nah, he's not got much ego. If it was the weight of my ego, that would make sense. Robert Racing pitting as well. So we've got our back markers as well, so let's just keep an eye on Vane and Matthew. So, welcome to the season, Matthew. Never too late to get involved in URL. Anyone's welcome to come and join us, come race with us. Check us out on Facebook. That's Facebook/Ultimate Racing League. And come and join the action and give these guys some company, whether it's at the front or at the back, or somewhere in between. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, battles. Hawkeye has got past Smith. Oh, he missed that. I was too busy talking nonsense. So, you know what, let's go back and watch it. So what happens? Smith's in front here. And in a minute, he isn't. So something happens. Is it a penalty? We will find out. Did he leave the toilet seat up? And have to use some toilet duck on it? I'll find out. But he's currently in the lead, so it must be on the exit here. Or maybe, I think it's just that Hawkeye got a good run, and he did. Hawkeye just got a better exit. Front wheel drives that Volkswagen, by the way. I would have thought that front wheel drive would have been a big disadvantage, because as you wear the tyres out, you lose traction as well as cornering. But no, it's doing quite well, that Volkswagen is. It's quite a decent car, and Hawkeye's really making the most of it right now. Oh no! And sometimes you just get lucky and catch these clips of people crashing. And Smith doing something very clever there, though. What he did there wasn't crash. He just decided to take the scenic route into the pits. There we go. He goes into the pit lane. Oyland now up into 7th place on those medium tyres. Oyland, I'm hoping he's done his homework here, because it's very difficult to know when to pit onto soft tyres if you've only experienced driving the mediums. Nice line there, taking all of that curb. Very nice, very neat and tidy there. We just caught it, didn't we? Let's have a look then. So Itsumi Dan has managed to keep on to Paul here as well. This is interesting. So these two having a good old ding-dong, and now it is Dan's turn. He is in the slipstream here. He is getting a run. We are at the right place at the right time here. And let's see, can he get one on Paul? It looks like he's got him already as they go into the braking zone. Brake where the white lines are. And yes, he nips across. Nice clean pass for the lead. So I've got to put a penny in the spare jar every time I call him by Itsumi Dan, because it's not It's-a-me Dan. But Dan, if you think I'm going to say that every time you come past, you've got another thing coming. All right, I will say it once. That's it. Okay, it's a you, Dan. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. So Stealth having a great race, by the way. So Stealth normally further down the grid. That's a polite way of putting it, isn't it? Nah, he's usually midfield, but he's just off the podium here, doing well. So keep it up, mate. And then we got Hawkeye having a good race as well. And then IQ having a bad race, but it's the way it goes sometimes. I just had a bad race in mine as well. My last race was absolutely awful. Yeah, let's just gather our thoughts just for a second, because I do talk a lot, don't I? Maybe I should just quit racing and become a commentator. So Carlsberg then, making his way back through the field here, with Robert a few places back as well. So Carlsberg has to make short work of Matthew here. He will be wanting to get past ASAP. Matthew on the same tyres as him as well. Let's see, where's he going to get him? Is he going to get him? Going to come down the hill, down into this horrible left-hander. I still don't know the corner names. You know what? Whilst we watch them going around, I am going to quickly Google the corner names, and I'm going to pretend that I knew them. Do they even have corner names here? It looks like they don't. It's just one of those typical American tracks where the corners are just called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's very boring, isn't it? Yeah, and the only corner that's got a name is the S's, and that's the most boring corner name ever. I'm going to come up with some names. That's what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch them go onto our 10th lap here. Actually, it's Sumi Dan pulling away massively here from Paul, by the way. So Sumi Dan's got the bit between his teeth. He's like, okay, I've let you have your moment. I said they'd be pitting probably around lap 12, didn't I? I think that still stands. You can see actually Dan wearing out his tyres a bit more than Paul, and it might just be that I've noticed that Dan does push quite hard. Dan's one of those drivers, I think every lap he wants to be the fastest lap, and it usually is, by the way, with Dan. I mean, every lap usually is fast, but he does wear out the tyres a bit more. He's also used a bit more fuel as well, and the settings are wrong. Oh, it's so annoying. Well, Rufus is a great guy, and I'm not going to have a go at him, but I am just going to have a kind whisper, just say, this has to get fixed for next season, because I've just noticed that these guys have used almost all of their fuel. We had enough fuel to go the whole distance without refueling in our race. So, disconnected. Hey, it happens. Told you my sound's broke. Yeah, so, actually, we've got lapsed traffic. So we've sid with blue flags, and we've got Matthew with blue flags. Sid is just now destroying the track scenery. He's had enough of racing. He's just like, you know what? I'm just going to go and make some sandcastles. That's what he's saying. He's making some sandcastles for us. And he's destroying all of the advertising slogans. Down with advertising, he's saying. Matthew, you've got a 3-second penalty. That'll be for the pit lane. But staying out of the way of our leader anyway. By the way, something to note is that Paul has fallen way back here. I think it's because he's made a pit stop. He's made a blunder. He's put the soft tyres on. Oh dear. Oh no, Paul, you're gonna get disqualified for that, my friend. You need to use the mediums. He's put the softs on, and I tell you what, that is going to freak out Dan. Let's just say that Dan won't know that he's put the mediums on. Sorry, the softs on. He's going to be wondering, what the hell? This guy's come alive. He's got so much pace. Yes. So I think just Paul misreading the rule book. Either that, or he's just pressed the wrong button. But either way, he is on the soft tyres and he needs to be on the mediums. Now this says that Dan is on the softs, but that will update the moment he crosses that yellow line at the bottom of the screen there. Oh, I'm wrong. There's another yellow line. There's a line somewhere that he crosses, and it will suddenly put him on the medium tyres. There we go. Gran Turismo being a very weird game. So Hawkeye and Rufus are leading now. Rufus, now look at this. So there's a strategy note here. 1.5 seconds slower than his best sector there. Those tyres are cooked, my friend. It is time to pit. As soon as you start seeing more than a second to your best time, then you need to be pitting and putting new tyres on. Usually at most tracks, the mediums are a second slower than the softs, at most.
but not all tracks. Obviously not at the Nürburgring with 170 corners. So Stealth there comes out of pits in 4th place. Let's have a look if anyone picked up any penalties. So you see there, Paul has been in and corrected his mistake so that he doesn't get disqualified, but it does mean he's now got to work his way back up the grid. IQ in 7th place on the mediums, and then we've got Vane, who hasn't pitted yet. I don't think he has anyway. Smith has pitted, he's on the mediums as well, and he's accompanied by Robert, who is recovering. A recovering Robert Racing, all of the R's. Ninky's been very quiet on this video. We've not really seen him at all. He's not any spins. He's not murdered anyone. He's not done any drifts or anything like that. He's just blending in a little bit. Well, we'll watch you just for a little bit, shall we? Let's watch him through this corner here, and we'll comment on it, on how he's driving. Let's do it slow motion. Let's do it like this. So his braking marker should be that dotted line there going across the track, the first one. And what you want to be doing is down into 2nd gear, or sometimes 3rd, depends on the car. And you want to be getting 2 wheels over that yellow curb on the left up there. So you keep to the right and then you sweep to the left. Let's see what he does. So he's braking at the right point, and yes, you know what, he's got it pretty good there. That is about where you want to be. And then, though, the tricky bit is you've now got to straighten the car up whilst keeping it hooked into the left. Right, you've got to keep the car stable so that you can take full throttle to this right-hander. And you see there, so he's done an okay job there. But did you notice how he had a bit of a twitch to the left mid-corner? He had a bit of a twitch where he didn't quite get the car settled. But still a pretty good attempt there at the final chicane. That was like a 9 out of 10. Now this corner's really difficult, and he's taken it a bit too narrow and then ran out of room on the exit. This will compromise him all the way to the next corner now. And then you sweep over the apex. I know he's got it all wrong, and he's had a crash live on stream. He gallops it up, but Hoyland's going to have him here. And he's not going to have him. Hoyland goes, you know what? I'll wait. I'll pass you at the next corner. No, not the next corner. The corner after. Let's keep on with Hoyland here, though, because Hoyland's on the soft tyres, so he should be able to get past relatively easily. And he's a lot narrower to the inside there. Just so much more grip on those tyres. Now, this is the trick thing. Is if you have a bad exit here, it puts you too far behind. But I think, you know what? He's making a mistake here. That's better. He needs to be following in the slipstream the entire straight, but he's not going to have a chance down into the chicane here because it's just way too far back. No, he's not going to have it into the chicane. And actually, he's not as good through the chicane there. You see how hesitant it was? Ninky getting all slidey in front of us. You know what, I said he'd had a quiet day, but he's not anymore. Let's see what else is happening, though, because there is other people racing here, and we've got Paul, who has caught onto the back of Carlsberg. Carlsberg on the same tyres, but slightly more worn. Of course, it's a Lexus. It eats tyres. It eats tyres in the same way that I eat lasagna. Tesco lasagna specifically. Given that I'm panic at the Tesco. Oh crap! Tesco lasagna. I'm eating horse. Crap. It didn't make me race any faster. Anyway, we are on lap 14 here. I've only got 4 more laps, then I can go and drink a beer. Oh, and look at that in the distance. Stealth is on Hawkeye here. So Stealth has a run down this back straight. None of these have names, these straights or corners. So I think we should just call it the isn't straight, a bit like off Grand Tour. And he gets him under braking. Now he's going to be really tight to that apex, though. Hawkeye could have a run back on him here. And look at this, Hawkeye getting a better exit. So what Stealth's done there is he's pinned himself to the inside of the corner. Now it's really single file through here, but if he times this right, he could make a move. He's not timed it right, though, but he's running in a very good position here in 4th place, and Stealth on the podium for the first time as well. So they will be watching Paul here in the background thinking, oh, don't get us, Paul. But Paul has got the inside line. He can't quite get the undercut, left and right through the dip there. I don't know what I'm going to call these corners. We've only got 3 laps left, so let's just keep them 1, 2, 3 and 4, shall we? Oh, and Paul getting all sideways there. That's impressive in a 4-wheel drive car. Cost him 2 seconds there. Meanwhile, actually, Vane now, has Vane not pitted? I don't think he has. He's done something very weird, driving on the medium tyres the entire race. Yes, he's not pitted. I don't see it on the screen there. Robert recovering in 9th place, and then Smith. I don't know what happened to Smith, but he had a very slow lap right in the middle of the race. I'm not on about the 157, by the way. That'll be his pit stop. It'll be the 138. So he had a spin somewhere. We didn't see it. I can't see everything. I try to be a bit more switched on than some of the comms that I watch. I'm not going to comment on anyone, but I do see a couple of comms where I'm like, oh, I'd like to know what's happening, please. So that's what I try to do when I'm commentating on these, is I try to keep an eye on everything all at the same time. It's a lot easier when I'm not doing it live, but just to point out, when I don't do it live, I actually am doing it in one take, so it is basically live anyway. I very rarely re-edit anything. Let's have a look then. So Carlsberg's still getting a lot of wear. Oh, Hawkeye with a penalty. Oh no, well this is Carlsberg's chance to get a 4th place, but I think he's a bit too far back actually. That gap there, there's a bloody X in the way there. There we go. I think Carlsberg's a bit too far behind here. Can he keep it neat and tidy? This will be the worst corner for Carlsberg, this left-hander. Basically, all of the main corners of this track are left-handers. That's why the front left just takes such a beating. Hawkeye would have been having a good look at stealth, but that penalty... let's see, because these GR4s don't get up to speed very quickly, do they? Ah, yes. See, I underestimated that. These GR4 cars haven't got much power, so a half a second penalty is quite painful. And this puts Paul in with a shot at Hawkeye now as well. Drifting again for Paul. Paul, a very fast guy, but making a few errors on these mediums, as well as putting the wrong tyres on as well. It's a shame. Would have really liked to see him annoy Dan as much as possible. I like chaos. That's what I like. Oh, look how tight he managed to keep it through turn 1. And, did he touch? I think there was a bit of lag there, because that didn't look like a hit, per se. Oh, jeez, that is not a move. That is not a move. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Right, Paul, I'm sorry, mate, you have cooked it there, and I hope he slows down. Is he slowing down? Not sure. Yeah, he is. Good man. Because I was seeing that. Let's watch it again. I think he might still go to the stewards, but Hawkeye might still go to the stewards here. So Hawkeye just got a bit wide. He then tries up the inside, but Hawkeye sort of lags. And then what happens? So he gets a slide, he catches it, and then he tries to claim... I think it's just a bit of spatial awareness, this. He tries to claim the inside on a different line to Hawkeye. And, it's just chaos then. And unfortunately, Hawkeye, big casualty out of this. He'll be wondering what on earth happened there. Such disappointing for him. I'm just going to watch it again from Hawkeye's perspective here. So Hawkeye will be thinking, right, I've turned in, I've got that apex, and I'm about to turn across, and there's a car there. And that is unlucky, and it's obviously ruined Paul's race as well. So Rufus actually having a good afternoon here in 2nd place. He's also stayed under the radar. He's not made any mistakes, just keeping it nice and tidy. The only mistake he's made is forgetting to set the correct fuel and tyres. at least it's equal for everyone, I guess. It's also got a different number of laps. Our race was 17 laps. We are at the 25-minute mark, so I am going to go on strike for the final minute. Yeah, we're into extra time now. And yeah, Paul just really slowing down there to let Hawkeye pass. Very, very fair driving there from Paul. Never doubted it. But the best way to avoid having to do this is just don't get into trouble in the first place. It wasn't deliberate. I could see that. Accidents happen. And we've got actually Hoyland here having a look at Smith. Oh, this is not an overtaking spot, but he's got a really good drive out of the corner. Elbows out. I see nothing wrong with that personally. These are effectively like touring cars, and touring cars bump each other all the time. And look how much faster he is than Smith anyway. He's got the soft tyres on there. He won't be able to catch IQ. IQ well ahead. Robert has managed to get past IQ though, so we did also miss that. So can we pick it up? So it was down the straight that isn't straight, and nice easy textbook overtake ahead before the braking zone there, and well played. Let's go in our time machine forwards in time, so we enter our final lap, and it's me, Dan. I'm gonna have to learn that name now. Is in first place, a long way in front, and he's set the fastest lap on medium tyres as well, just to really rub it in, just to go, you know what, softs are faster, but not today. I put the fastest lap in on the mediums. Rufus then, and look at the difference in lap times. So 1:26.5, 1:28.2. That is how fast Dan is. We've then got Stealth with the fuel light on. Everyone will have the fuel light on because nobody puts in too much fuel. And let's just see, have we got any battles going? Well, Smith has actually kept up with Hoyland here. And then we've got Paul and Ninky. Ninky with a penalty. Vane down in 12th, having finally put on some new tyres. He seems to be allergic to soft tyres. It's the me, Dan has crossed the line. God damn it, Dan, I hate saying that. It's so, not that you've crossed the line and that you've won, I mean just the way you have to say that name. Rufus in second place, Stealth in third. And we watch Labillion down at the back here. Matthew has already finished a lap down. Well, best of luck next time, Matthew. And if you ever need any mentoring, there are plenty of people here who can help you go faster. In fact, just send me a message and I'll give you as much advice as you want. Maybe not around here, though, because I'm not very good around here. And we've got our result there. That is my first live commentary in a long time. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a me, Dan. It's a him, Dan, in first place. Rufus in second, Stealth in third. Carlsberg with a actually, Stealth, welcome to the podium club. You've got one. You've got something to put in your trophy cabinet. Carlsberg pushing past on the cool-down lap, and then Robert covering back into fifth place with IQ in fourth. And I think Gran Turismo is telling me now it's time to go and have a beer. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. 2 live streams in a night. Wow, such excitement. Have a good one, guys. And I will see you in a few days when I upload the second race, where we get to see how the same people do in more powerful machines. Have a good one, and good night.